Court is now in session in the matter of custody of the minor child shared by Faye and Rodney blank. I have been informed that the guardian ad litem is prepared to give her official recommendation reg. Regarding what is in the best interest of the child. Yes, Your Honor, I have spoken to all parties involved and necessary witnesses, and I believe I have come to a conclusion that is in the best interest of son. Please tell the court what your recommendation is. Upon beginning my investigation on this case, I first was able to make contact with the biological father, Rodney Blank, after my initial conversation with Mr. Blank. He came off as though he was extremely hostile and held a large amount of resentment towards his ex. A majority of the conversation was Mr. Blank speaking poorly about Ms. Blank, even when I attempted to steer the conversation towards his relationship with son. He would return to his apparent hatred of Ms. Blank. After speaking to Rodney, I was able to contact Ms. Faye Blank. She was extremely cooperative with setting up a time for me to speak to son, and shared multiple concerns with son. Lastly, and most importantly, I finally was able to speak to son. My initial impression of son was shocked about how intelligent and well-spoken he is for his age, normally. In cases where a child his age is extremely hostile to a biological parent, I have concerns regarding coaching. After our initial conversation, I had no concerns regarding coaching. Son spoke freely and without hesitation or reservation when he told me why he did not want contact with his father. So you do not believe that son is resistant to his father due to being fed false information by his mother, as Mr. Blank claimed? No, son was able to explain his feelings of anger and fear when his father is concerned. And it is clear that these feelings have come from very real memories of events that happened in son's formative years. This child has a very real and very valid fear of his father. He is terrified that his father could very possibly unalive his mother or himself. And I cannot in good conscience recommend a child be forced to communicate with someone like. I truly believe that this child should be able to voice his feelings and opinion to the court in a safe manner. You would be surprised to hear just how clear and well thought out his reasonings are for why he does not want contact with his father. And it is your professional opinion that a relationship with his father would only be detrimental to the well-being of the child. At this time, yes, I am under the belief that there should be no further contact between Rodney Blank and son until Rodney has received extreme mental health treatment and has made major progress. I see. Was son able to tell you any happy memories in regards to his father? No, the only memory that I was told that wasn't extremely traumatic was a singular time that Blank allowed son to play video games with him. Beyond that, there was nothing positive reported. We will break at this point for lunch and reconvene in 1 hour's time while I review the information presented today. After taking the time to review the information submitted to the courts today, I have come to my decision. It has been reported to the courts that the minor child of Rodney and Faye has no desire to communicate with his father, and believed that the relationship between father and son is damaged beyond repair. However, it is this court's belief that children who grow up with access to both biological parents whenever possible have the best outcome in life. While I understand that Mr. Blank has not been an example of a perfect father, he is wanting to be there for his son. The fact that a child of this age is so adamant about cutting all ties with his biological father is extremely concerning to me, as children are naturally meant to desire a connection to their parents at this age. Son is too young to know the true meaning behind cutting out his father. At this time, the courts will be ordering reunification therapy between father and son to reestablish and rebuild the natural bond that biological parents and child have, and regrow their relationship. Your Honor, this is not in the child's best interest whatsoever. We all heard that both the guardian and son's therapist hold the belief that continued contact with Mer Blank is extremely detrimental to son. Studies show that children do better with two active parents in their lives. In normal circumstances, absolutely. But in this situation, it is proven that Mr. Blank has been a direct danger to both Son and Ms. Blank. Son has been able to verbalize his trauma from his father. Forcing this child to complete reunification therapy with his former Abu Dhabi will only further the emotional trauma he has already endured and allow the Abu Dhabi to continue. I have been told that the child has fond memories of times with his father, namely playing video games together. I see no danger in allowing son and father to build a relationship in a safe environment. The court has given its official decision. Perhaps they can begin by playing video games together online. There has to be something we can do to prevent this. Son cannot be forced into even more contact with Rodney. What happens after reunification therapy? The judge will start ordering me to send son back to Rodney for visits. No way. Is there a way we can appeal or request a new judge or something? There has to be something. Appealing won't change the results, but I have been speaking to some other lawyers and paralegals from my office, and I think I have a course of action to help you and your son. What is it? I'll do anything. I have to keep son safe. As of this date, you will officially be a resident of your new state for 6 months, correct? Yes, that's right on the 6-month mark. Okay, we are going to do everything we can on this end to delay reunification therapy on your end. I am going to need to hire a new attorney for your state to file a motion to change your case to your new jurisdiction at the 6-month mark. We are going to get this case pulled out of Judge Blank's jurisdiction and get a new ruling as soon as possible through your new state. I have been speaking with the reunification therapist, Dr. Blank. Have you been in contact with him yet? No, I have not received any form of communication from him yet. This is his number. You can go ahead and give him a call so that we can get a jump start on getting therapy started. The sooner we get started, the sooner we can get son's therapy started. I will wait until the therapist reaches out to me. Thank you for the information. There is no reason to hold off on the process. It is inevitable. We all knew your house of lies would come tumbling down soon enough, and son is going to see it soon as well. I understand you are excited for this process to begin. I will wait until the therapist contacts me per what my attorney has instructed me to do. I am more than excited. I am beyond thrilled that son will soon realize that I am not the parent he should have been afraid of. I am the one who has told him the truth from the beginning. I am the only one he is able to trust. I will let son know that we will be seeing each other soon when I speak to him on the phone later. He will be thrilled. I am attempting to FaceTime my son, and once again my calls are being denied. The judge specified in the order that I was allowed to FaceTime every night. The court order does not specify daily FaceTime calls. It says nightly calls or FaceTimes. Son is not available to FaceTime at the moment, but you are more than welcome to call regularly. Asterisk Rodney calls the new phone number. Son answers, and Rodney immediately hangs up the phone asterisk. I just called and son hung up on me as soon as he answered. This is not acceptable. Son answered the phone and you hung up as soon as he said hello. I am standing next to him and heard the entire thing. If you would like to talk to son tonight, this is the number you will need to call. I don't know why you think your lies hold any power anymore. The judge already knows that you enjoy denying me my phone calls. There is no lie. You are able to speak to son. You will just need to actually stay on the call and not hang up on him. I'm going to enjoy son learning the truth about you. I honestly cannot wait until he can see you for the monster you are. Hey son, what are you doing? Nothing. Well, if you aren't doing anything, why can't you FaceTime me like you're supposed to? I don't know. I don't want to FaceTime. Why can't we just talk on the phone? Because the judge said that we are supposed to be having video calls, so you're breaking the law by not listening to the judge. No, Rodney, I'm not breaking the law. The judge doesn't decide the law. I learned that in school. Excuse you, that is not my name. Yes, it is. Your real-life name is Rodney. To you, my name is Daddy or Dad, not Rodney. Well, dads don't treat their kids like you do, or threaten their kids' moms to shoot them in the heads in front of their kids, so I'm not calling you that. You are lucky your mom moved you across the country, or you'd be getting a spanking for speaking to me that way. I'm lucky my mom moved me so far away because she loves me and wants to keep me safe. I know you don't love me. You didn't even remember my birthday. Go video call your cat and not me, Rodney. Because you like your cat more than your own son.